What's up, everyone? Ben Stark back here, and I'm making another video, and I'm also apparently channeling Peter McKinnon. So, I have two things to talk about today. One, I got a new camera. But before we talk about that, I just want to talk about something very, very serious. And this is the YouTube Partner Monetization Program. And I just have something to say to YouTube. I don't understand this move at all whatsoever. This is making it easier for big channels and big companies and harder for the little guy like me. Now, granted, I've never actually made a dime on YouTube. You'd be thinking, oh, but Ben, you have, 50,000 views on some of your videos and you've got 400 plus subscribers. Yeah, that's true, except I'm at about like $97, which is just before the threshold where YouTube would actually pay me the $100. But no, YouTube has decided to go and remove all of the monetization that I had on this channel before. So, that being said, let's move on to the review of the camera. Ha! This is my brand new Canon 5D. Actually, that's a joke. The Canon 5D came out about 12 years ago. Although it is new to me. I actually have been in the market for a new camera, and originally I thought, okay, I'm gonna switch to something new. I seen some YouTuber, some vlogger that said, oh, you should go Sony all the way. This is the reason I switched from Canon to Sony. And that was not a great move for me. I bought a Sony a6000. Not the top of the line, but also not the bottom of the barrel either. In terms of image quality, if you have a good lens on it, of course it is a fantastic camera for taking photos. But when it came to video, and the main reason I thought that it would be good for video is because it has, 87 autofocus points or some bullshit like that. Well, guess what? It has no flip-out screen, so I can't see if I'm even in the frame. And on top of that, it has the worst rolling shutter ever, not to mention a 20-minute battery life. And I was going to do a review of that camera actually, but it's so incredibly awful that I returned it almost immediately. At any rate, I decided I'll get a Canon 5D Mark IV, and then I realized I don't have $5,000. So I got a Canon 5D Mark nothing. It's a Canon 5D. Some people call it the Canon 5D Mark I. Some people call it the 5D Classic. Those people are wrong. This is the Canon 5D, and I picked this up on eBay for around $200 US. It's in pretty darn good cosmetic condition. The photos it takes are amazing. Here it is, of course, with the Canon 135mm f2 L lens. This is a fantastic lens on a fantastic camera body, and I'm so happy to finally be enjoying some full-frame goodness. And I think that's really the whole reason I went with this camera in the first place. I know it doesn't do video, it doesn't have a lot of whiz-bang features, but it's not a deal-breaker, and for the price point, it was totally worth it. And I can't get over how amazing this camera is. If you are into photography, if you want to take good photos, you gotta have a full frame camera. And I have been using a Canon T3i, or the Rebel 600D, for quite some time, and that's actually what I'm shooting this video on right now. And it's a great little camera, but I had some full frame lenses that they weren't meeting their whole potential. And now, with the 5D, they finally can. If you are in the market for a full-frame camera and you don't have $5,000 to go and buy a Mark IV or, a 1DX Mark II, one can dream, I suppose. But my dreams are not that big, so I just got this. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. As you can see, I'm trying something a little bit different here. We're shooting outside, and doing kind of some gear reviews. I actually was running a channel for a brief moment called Ben is a Nerd, which I'm probably going to retire and consolidate the videos into this channel, much like I did with Bane Sings. If you haven't seen Bane Sings, it is fucking hilarious, and you should go watch it. Perhaps if I get the motivation, I will make some more Bane Sings videos, but until then, this is what you get. And until next time, this is Ben Stark signing off. Stay square, Benonites.